What's up guys, Matt here again, and today I'm here in Black Star Burger, the best burger in Moscow. Now this place is pretty cool, they're always pumping some good tunes, which is why I'm outside today filming this. But this is the best burger you can get in Moscow. If you're ever in New Arbat Street, check it out. Hey, but I've got a riddle for you today, because I've just worked out that this place cooks 10 burgers in 10 minutes. Now that doesn't sound extraordinary until you find out they can only cook 4 burgers at a time, okay? Now each burger takes 4 minutes, 2 minutes on either side to cook. So my riddle for you is, how do they cook 10 burgers in 10 minutes when each set of 4 burgers takes 4 minutes to cook? So 4 burgers, 4 minutes, the next 4 burgers, 4 minutes, the last 2 burgers still take 4 minutes, which is 12 minutes. How do you shave that down to 10 minutes like these guys do? Now that's my riddle for you today. Let's get a bit of paper and let me say that again so you're fully clear. It takes 10 minutes to cook 10 burgers. They can cook 4 burgers at a time, but a set of 4 burgers takes 4 minutes, 2 minutes on either side. How do they cook 10 burgers in 10 minutes when logically that sounds like 12 minutes, okay? Now there's no cheating, no cutting burgers up. Everybody wants a fresh, nice burger. No cutting burgers, no squeezing burgers on the edge, no putting little bits of, I don't know, setting them alight with matches or anything like that. This is a legitimate question. How do they cook 10 burgers in 10 minutes when it is like that? So if you want to try and work this out for yourselves, that is great. But if you need me, I'm going to be back to you in 5 seconds, okay? So take this time, pause the video and give yourselves a few seconds to try and work this out. Drop your answers in the comment section before I reveal it to you. Okay, so I'm coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Now, I asked you how we can cook 10 burgers in 10 minutes when it takes 4 minutes to cook a set of 4 burgers, okay? Now the logical step would be to put all 4 burgers on, and then we have 4 burgers taking 4 minutes, the next 4 burgers taking 4 minutes, and the next 2 burgers still taking 4 minutes, which is 12 minutes, sorry. Okay, now that's too long. We've only got 10 minutes to cook all these 10 burgers, so how are we going to do it? Here we go, let me show you. So we are going to cook the first side of the first 4 burgers for 2 minutes. That is going to cook them halfway. Okay, so they're half cooked, half the side is cooked, and it took us 2 minutes. Okay, then I'm going to cook the next 4 burgers, again, only half. I'm going to cook those 4 burgers for 2 minutes. We're now at 4 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to cook the last 2 burgers and the first 2 burgers. I'm going to cook the last 2 burgers for the first time and the first 2 burgers for their last time. That takes me up to 6 minutes, and I've got 2 complete burgers and 8 incomplete burgers, leaving my 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th burger to take the next 2 minutes, and my 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th to take my last 2 minutes. Easy, yeah? What took you so long? I've got no idea. It's easy. Now this is not a tricky riddle today, but still 99% of people will get this wrong. So let's check it out. Now I am here in a building site. The reason I'm here is because my girlfriend has just bought an apartment in that flat there, okay? So I'm here just to help her do a little bit of decoration and things. Now I'm just on the outskirts of Moscow now, just on the border of Moscow district. And these apartments, these flats are insane. They can do an entire floor in one day. They can build the entire floor in just one day. Now where I'm from in England, it'll take them about 3 years to get to that stage. They have huge concrete walls that they can just blast in. They've got about 100 men on the site at all times. It is a crazy operation. But here's my riddle for you. There is a carpenter here who needs to know how many number 9s he needs to put on the doors of the apartments. Now there are 100 apartments in these buildings. How many number 9s does he need? Now there is no trick question to this. It starts with flat 1, finishes with flat 100. There's a distinction between the 6s and 9s, so it's nothing to do with that. Just how many 9s does he need? 99% of you are going to get this wrong. Chuck your answer in the comment section below. I want to see what you think, because I've got to be honest, I said the wrong answer straight away. So there are 100 flats. How many number 9s? Sounds simple, but you are going to get this wrong, I promise. Okay, now I'm going to put the answer in the comment section. I'll put it at the top comment in 2 or 3 days' time, but in the meantime, I want you to put your answer in the comment section, okay? I want to see what you think. Simple question, how many number 9s do you need to put on the front door of each apartment if there is 100 apartments? How many number 9s? Matt here again from the Matt Hero, and I today are here in Gum Shopping Centre in Moscow, in the heart of the Red Square, and only a few seconds walk from President Putin's palace. Now this place is absolutely incredible. There are some incredible shops here and incredibly expensive shops. You would not believe the price of some of these things that I have seen today. I definitely won't be buying it. However, I just think I have witnessed a scam. A robbery, if you like. Let me fill you in. Now, I've just witnessed 3 women go to buy a television. The television cost 30,000 rubles. That's 10,000 rubles each the women have spent on the television. Came out here very, very happy. However, 20 seconds later, a man came running after them with 5,000 rubles. You see, the television meant to be reduced down to 25,000, meaning that they were due 5,000 rubles change. The women, being very lovely, realised what the man had done for them, so wanted to give him a little bonus, a little tip for the effort they had made, so they gave him 2,000 rubles. Okay, that means they each got 1,000 rubles change, 1,000 rubles back, meaning they had spent 9,000 rubles each on this television. But here's the scam. What's going on? 9,000 rubles each, that's 9, 18, 27,000 rubles, plus the 2,000 rubles in the man's pocket that they gave him. That's 29,000 rubles. Where is the other 1,000? Okay, I'm going to run through that again, but we're going to get a little bit of paper next to us to see what on earth is going on here, okay? So, 30,000 rubles the women wanted to spend on the television. They've spent 10,000 rubles each. However, the TV was meant to be only 25,000. The shopkeeper, realising this error, came running out, had to give them the 5,000 rubles change. The women realised they wanted a nice act here done, decided to give him 2,000 rubles, meaning they got 1,000 rubles change each. Meaning now they've spent only 9,000 rubles each for the television. 9, 18, 27, plus the 2,000 in the man's pocket, meaning 29,000. Where is that other 1,000? What has happened here? What scam have we just witnessed? Help me out. Whoa, this was a pretty challenging question today, so I want you to be dropping your answers in the comment section below. Let's see if anyone can get the right answer. I'm going to post the real answer in 24 hours time as a comment on this video, so make sure you like and subscribe and check back in 24 hours to see if you got anywhere near the real answer. I bet you've not. This is a hard one. Matt here again, and today I've got another riddle for you. Now this riddle is a very, very quick one, okay, but it is still a bit of a thinker. Now, the day before yesterday, I was 17. Careful, I could have been. But the day before yesterday, I was 17. Next year, I'm going to be 20. My question for you is, how is that possible? So I'll say it again for you, I'll slow it down. The day before yesterday, I was 17 years old. Next year, I'm going to be 20. My question for you is, how is that possible? What day is it today? Okay, now you have got as long as it takes me to get from here in the Red Square to my apartment in Arbat Street. Okay, so that's going to be about 20 seconds, I think. If you get an answer, drop it in the comment section before I reveal it for you in about 20 seconds time. Peace, see you in a minute. Welcome to my house. So I asked you how it was possible that the day before yesterday I was 17 and next year I'm going to be 20. Now whenever there's a question like this, it makes sense that we look first at around the New Year period, okay? So, the day before yesterday, let's get a calendar. What am I talking about? I don't have a calendar. Okay, let's put a calendar here. So, the day before yesterday I was 17. So let's say that the day before yesterday was the last day of the year, the 31st of December, okay? And I was 17 then. Now because that was last year, this year I'm going to be 18, and next year I'm going to be 19. Okay, that's close, but we're still not there. So let's go back again. Now let's say that the day before yesterday was actually the 30th of December. Now, if my birthday is the 31st of December, okay, that means that in 2019 I was 17, but also on the 31st of 2019 I turned 18. Okay, that's the trick. So I was 17 the day before yesterday, which was the 30th of December. I turned 18 on the 31st of December, still last year. That means that this year I'm going to turn 19 on the 31st of December, and next year I turn 20. Simple, yeah? How did you not get that? Okay, I'll say it again. So, the trick is understanding that the day before yesterday allows for that spare day between. The spare day between is my birthday. So, the 30th of December was the day before yesterday when I was 17. I turned 18 on the 31st of December, which was still last year. Then, this year, I'm going to turn 19, and next year, I'm going to turn 20. Easy. Share this with your friends, I bet you they will not get it right. What's up guys, Matt the Maths Hero here, and it is Riddle Day. Behind me, this is the Volga River. This is a Russian treasure. This thing is Europe's biggest river. It flows from the hills in Tver all the way down to the Caspian Sea, connecting a lot of major cities in Russia. But the reason I'm here today is because I've got a riddle for you. Now this is a classic riddle today. We have got a farmer who needs to get his fox, his chicken and his bag of grain safely across the Volga River. Okay, now he cannot leave the fox with the chicken because the fox will eat the chicken, and he cannot leave the chicken with the bag of grain. He has only got a tiny little boat and can only take one thing with him at a time. How does he safely get his fox, his chicken and his bag of grain across the river without anything being eaten by anything else? So the fox can't be left with the chicken can't be left with the bag of grain, but he's got to get them all across safely, only taking one item at a time. How does he do it? What's the riddle? Now, I'm going to give you as much time as it takes me to get from the river up to the Kremlin, which is up on that hill. You've got about 20 seconds, but pause the video if you want to, work it out, draw some pictures, whatever you need to do. How does he get these three items across the river safely? That's my riddle for you today. Good luck. Okay. So let's review what I asked. I asked, how can we get the fox, the chicken and the bag of grain safely across the river without the fox eating the chicken or the chicken eating the grain? So let's think about this logically. If our farmer can only take one thing at a time, it makes sense that the first thing he's got to take is the chicken, because if he takes the fox, the chicken will eat the grain. If he takes the grain, the fox will eat the chicken. So we have to take the chicken first. So let's take the chicken across. That's safely across the other side. Now the farmer's going to come back and he is going to pick up the fox. So he's going to pick the fox up, take him to the other side. But here is the crucial detail. he is going to put the chicken in his boat and take the chicken back to the first side. Upon arriving on his first side, he's going to swap the chicken for the grain, take the grain across, leaving the grain safely with the fox. Next, he's going to come back empty-handed and finally bring the chicken across, completing his journey and bringing back the chicken, the fox and the bag of grain all safely. I want to know if you managed it. Put your answers in the comment section below, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you like these kind of videos. Thanks very much. Maths Hero away!